It's week 12 of Hick's 5-Minute Picks. I have no idea where the season has gone. Always goes by way too fast. Good news is we got some good ones here. And the penultimate week of college football, at least in the regular season. Let's start in the Pac-12. Best game of the day. I'm so excited for it. Number 5, Washington. At number 11, Oregon State. Beavers, 2.5-point favorites. Look, the Beavs got a few things going their way in this matchup. Number 1, the weather. It's going to be cold. It's going to be rainy in Corvallis. You want to talk about another thing going their way? They got a damn chainsaw on the sidelines. Look at that. That's intimidating. Weather, chainsaw, bad news though. You know what that chainsaw is going to be used for? For the Huskies to cut down the dam. Corvallis is going to be looking like damn Niagara Falls. The dam is breaking. The Huskies are winning. Look, you can call them a finesse team. Air raid offense. The reality is Washington now can run the ball. They can win ugly games. Dylan Johnson is really coming into his own. The running back from Washington had over 100 yards last week against a really tough Utah defense. Over his last 4 games, he's averaging 136 yards per game on the ground. So now all of a sudden, the air raid offense of Washington, led by Michael Penix Jr. and some tremendous wide receivers, all of a sudden now has some balance. And now all of a sudden, a rainy night in Corvallis doesn't spell doom because they can have success on the ground. And the other thing for Washington, they get a lot of flack for their defense. And look, rightfully so. It's not great. It's basically USC's, a little bit better, but for the most part, about the same. Here's where they deserve more credit than they get, though. The Washington defense is clutch. Now, they don't get a lot of stops, but they do get stops when they need them, when they matter. And so the clutch factor of their defense, with the ability to run the ball, is why I think Washington is winning this game. On the road, it's going to be a tremendous environment. I'm going to go 27-20. Huskies move to 11-0 and set up, or I should say at least keep their undefeated dreams alive. They win. Tough game, but they do win and beat Oregon State. Close game in the Pac-12. Let's go to what I think is going to be an absolute blowout in the SEC. Number 1, Georgia, and number 18, Tennessee. Dogs, 10-point favorites. Give me the dogs. Give me the points. Give me, honestly, you could give me 25 points. I would still take Georgia. Look, if you thought last year was bad, that 27-13 game, that really was a lot closer than, I should say, not as close as the score indicated, this is going to be a bludgeoning, a beat down. I'm saying 41-13. Tennessee's offense has no chance against this Georgia defense. And now all of a sudden you see Carson Beck really playing very well the last few weeks. Now Brock Bowers is back and looking good. I don't know how Tennessee is a prayer in this game. Again, 41-13 is my projection. The only thing I'm going to say is this. If you're Tennessee, play Rocky Top in the pregame. I don't know any other time you're going to be singing what is the best fight song in college football. Play pregame because otherwise, once the game starts, it's going to be ugly. Dogs -10, easy. Back to the Pac-12. Number 22, Utah, and number 17, Arizona. Wildcats, 1-point favorite at home. I think they win. Look, I like Arizona's versatility where they can beat you in a shootout. They can also beat you in a knockdown, drag-out kind of fight. They can grind out victories, and that's what this game specifically against Utah is going to take, because that's how the Utes win a lot of their games, in a physical, grinded-out sort of fashion. Arizona can match that. I think they do. They win this game at home and continue their magical season this year. A great one. The Sunflower Showdown in the Big 12. Number 21, Kansas State. At number 25, Kansas. Wildcats, 7.5-point favorites on the road. They win, they cover, and they continue to dominate this rivalry, winning their 15th in a row over KU. Look, Kansas, great year. Unfortunate for them, starter is hurt, backup is hurt, now down to their third-string quarterback. I just don't think that is enough right now. They're going to need some offense. Kansas State's really tough. Even though they've had some road woes, I don't think right now going against the third-string quarterback is going to be enough for them to lose. I'm going to say 28-17, Kansas State over Kansas. And they Wildcats win their 15th straight over KU. All right, one quickie before we go. An upset pick. Number 7, Texas is going down. Iowa State at home is upsetting the Longhorns. I know Quinn Ewers is back, but their do-it-all running back, Jonathan Brooks, is now out, unfortunately, for the rest of the season. I think that loss is massive. coupled with the fact that Texas has played a lot of close games. They've not put their opponents away recently. I think that comes back to bite them. Iowa State at home, under the radar, a very good team this year. They grind out the win. They pull off the upset. They beat Texas and knock the Longhorns out of the college football playoff discussion. Look, I know I'm a little bit over 5 minutes. Please don't sue me. I'll talk to you next week.